You know what's funny? When I was at school, when I was a little boy, I used to have a fear. And my fear was that people would discover that my middle name is Richard. Yes. Well, I think it's a nice name too. I was actually named after my grandfather, who's called Richard, and my grandfather back in his day, they called him Dick. Because Dick is short for Richard, which is fine in 1950, but it wasn't fine for me, as far as I was concerned. I didn't want my classmates to discover my middle name was Richard and start to call me Dick. So I lived in constant fear that my classmates would discover my middle name. I'm very, very happy to say that I don't know how I managed it, but I got away with it. No one ever learned that my middle name was Richard. I mean, they make fun of me for many things, but that was not one of them. What's going on here, do you think? What is happening in this picture? What's going on in this image?
Perhaps he's laughing at something that he has just read.
Great, so perhaps he's laughing at something that he has just read. For example, he's laughing, he's just discovered that my second name is Richard, and he's shocked. Have you ever used an image in this way in the classroom? You crop it, you deny your students a part of the image, a part of the meaning. You've got your students very curious, and there's language coming from your students. That's the idea, right? And so when I'm saying to you, why is this man shocked? And you're saying maybe he's seen something in the paper, he's discovered that my middle name is Richard, but then the ideas dry up. No one's got anything else to say. Your students are curious. What do? Well, you could show them the image. Well, that's a wasted opportunity. Where's the language? Where's the text? This is a perfect opportunity for moving on to the text. And the text is this story. Let me tell you the story. This man's name is
Richard.
This is my grandfather.
Yeah.
You got that. Edinburgh, 2012. This is 11 years ago. I was 40 years old. It was my 40th birthday. And my grandfather, Richard, he was taking me out to lunch to celebrate. Isn't that nice? So I'm standing in the street in Edinburgh with my grandfather, and we're waiting for my parents to arrive. I don't really understand why they get invited to lunch as well. It's my birthday, right? I say that, but I do believe that really mothers should benefit from their children's birthday, right? I mean, they did quite a lot of the work, right? I think really, in fact, I think maybe whenever it's your birthday, all the praise and all the gifts should go to the mother. Yeah, I advocate for that, by the way. I do, it's my cause. Yeah, birthday gifts for mothers. So I suppose my mother was, it was just that she should be invited to this birthday lunch. But my father, what did he do? So anyway, 2012, I'm in the street with my grandfather. We're waiting outside the restaurant. We're waiting for my mother and father to arrive. Beside the restaurant, there was an antiques shop. And beside the antique shop, there was the statue of a naked man. It was quite cool actually, because this naked man had a little sign covering his private parts, which said, "We are open." Referring, of course, to the antique shop. And my grandfather, he thought this was really funny. And I said, "Well, why don't you let me take a photograph? And you can go and stand beside this naked statue, I'll take a photograph of you." That's exactly what he did. He went to the statue, he actually put his arm around it, and I took a photograph, and I'm going to show you the photograph. Would you like to see it? Here we are. But there's a problem with this picture, isn't there? You can see the problem, right? What's the problem?
It's not the same picture.
It's not.
Well, at this moment in time, I didn't know there was a second picture. But there was a problem with this one, and I said, Grandfather, with all your wisdom, with all your age, don't you know it's customary when somebody takes your photograph to look at the camera? What were you doing? Where were you looking? And he says, okay, let's take another picture. So I took a second picture. This time he was looking at the camera, but something happened. What happened?
The sign fell.
The sign fell. Transition? The sign fell. What? This is funny. This is a little language point for all of you. The verb to fall, I think there's an assumption that it's always followed by down. But there's only one way things can fall, and it's always down. Things don't tend to fall up. But the sign was on the statue. What's the opposite on? The sign fell off. Yes, the sign fell off. And this is the text. So this is the text, you see? So, photograph number 2 looked like this. And the funny thing about this photograph is I remember this photograph from 10 years ago, but it hadn't even occurred to me to turn this into an activity. And that's crazy. Some of your best stories, some of the best stories you have are in your mobile phone or in a shoebox under your bed. I'm talking about old photographs that predate digital photography. So start to go back to your photographs, because they're one of the best ways we can find our stories.